So this time we will learn inheritance and polymorphism, two important topics of object-oriented programming or OOPS. Object-oriented programming is a method of structuring a program by bundling related properties and behaviors into individual objects. We will mostly be working with data or states related to some objects in Python. So using classes, we can create blueprints for our data and all the interactions as methods. Now we have to create instance of this class with the actual data, and that's it. So let's start by creating a class pet. In init, I will have name as input and I will assign it to the self.name. Next, I will add a method for pet. The call method will have a print message inside it. Now, we will see how inheritance works in Python. So we have to create a child class. Dog is my child class. After that, I am using rounded brackets and inside that the name of the parent class. So pet is my parent class. So what inheritance does is actually it will give all the properties and all the variables that are defined in pet to the class dog. So pet can be thought of as a blueprint for another blueprint. So inside dog, I can define init method again. But if we directly write some logic in this init method, it will actually override the parent class init method and its logic. So first we have to use a special keyword called super. So super is actually a reference to the parent class. So by calling super, I am actually referencing any method that is inside pet. So super init, and after that I will pass in the name, and this line will actually execute any logic that is written inside the parent class init function. Now I will do similar thing with the call function. So I will define a call function for dog also, and like before we can use super to reference the call function that is in pet, and this call function in dog will have some additional functionality inside it. So it will also print bark when it is called. Now let's create an instance of dog and with the name Scooby. Now if we invoke the call method of my dog, I can see that Scooby said bark has been printed. So Scooby said will be self.name then said. This part is from the parent class and this has been executed through this super call. And after that the additional functionality, which is bark, has been also executed. So this is how you can inherit from any parent class in a child class, and you can expand or you can redefine the methods which are defined in the parent class. Now moving on to function polymorphism, we have actually seen a very popular method which does this. So len is a function with the polymorphism property. So let's see the example, then we can understand what polymorphism is. So first I'll print length of this string. So whatever this string, it is a iterable, and since it is an iterable, we can get length of this. Now we can also get length of a list. So if I print this, as expected, the length of the string is 21 and the length of the list is 4. So did you notice that this function is taking a string as an argument, also a list as an argument. So depending on which kind of data it is working on, the functionality of len changes. So this is an example of polymorphism. So polymorphism is a method where you will define multiple functionalities for multiple kind of data, but the functionalities will be called through one function call. So let's create two more child class from this pet. So first class will be cat, and inside that we'll have again super init name, and this time inside call I'll have the print message mew. Now the other one will be rabbit, and rabbit will have these dots because I don't think rabbit stalks that much. So let's create some instance of these classes. So my dog will be dog, then the name of the dog Scooby, cat will be Tom, and rabbit will be Pichu. So if we invoke the call method of my dog, we can see that bark has been printed. But if we invoke the method call for my cat, you can see mew has been printed. Similarly with rabbit, Again, same function call but different output. So this is an example of polymorphism. We can also write this in a loop nicely. So for xn, this tuple which contains all three of my custom data types, which are dog, cat and rabbit, who have the same parent pet. And after that, I can do x dot call. So this same function call inside this loop will return three different things, where the first part of the print message is from the parent class. So this self.name said, this part is from the parent class, and after that bark, mew and dot dots are from the child classes. So that's an example for polymorphism in Python. So inheritance and polymorphism are very essential building blocks for object-oriented programming in Python. And everything in Python is part of some class. So Python is truly, in that sense, is a object-oriented programming language. Next time we will be continuing object-oriented programming concepts. So thank you.